Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's going to be, well actually, this video is probably like long overdue. I'm like 2 weeks late into the year and I just really wanted to film this video just because I wanted to like bring you guys along with me from 2018 2019 as in makeup related products. I'm going to be showing you guys products that are coming along with me from 2018 to 2019. This year has definitely been like super fast and we are finally here, 2019 guys. Let's make the best of it. Of course, let's have some good ass goals, a good mindset. So without further ado, let's get started. I think I have everything to complete the full face. Some products I'm not going to mention, like my brows, or might mention just because you guys know I always use this product, but I do want to say it was definitely one of my favorite products for the year 2018. You guys already know by heart, and it's the e.l.f. pomade, and this one is in medium brown. Now the the brush that I use is the Anastasia angled brush, and this one is in the number 12. So it does come with an angled brush and a spoolie on the other side. And the pomade is from e.l.f. Just like I said, you guys know this is my favorite pomade. I've used a lot that I actually rather just go back to it. It's super affordable. It's like $3 and you can't go wrong with it, honestly. This definitely has been a game changer for my brows in 2018. My eyeshadow, I recently have been loving the James Charles palette, but I wanted to actually be real with you guys and show you guys products that I've used for like the whole year that definitely I kept grabbing onto back and forth. So of course this did not come out in 2018, but it's definitely one of my favorite ones forever, and it's gonna have to be the Jaclyn Hill x Morphe palette. Now definitely is beat up because I use it mostly for everything, like all my clients and just myself of course, but this palette is definitely gives you a lot of colors to work with. So you have your neutrals, you have your browns, you have your shimmer shades, you have like your pops of color, and it's definitely a super affordable palette. She did great on this eyeshadow palette, guys. The only thing I always say in my videos is I hate how they don't have the names under here, but I do want to give it props because it does come with like this little index card that you can just glue on top of the palette and you can like look for the names, not like the James Charles one. It comes with like the plastic thing with the names, and I kind of just like, you know, you lose it within time. But definitely this palette I definitely recommend for everyone, like for a beginner, for if you guys just want the extra palette. It's this one, guys, and if you don't have it, please go get it. And I know I'm not sponsored by Morphe, and I've been using their things quite recently, you guys will see in this video, but it's definitely one of my favorite palettes forever. And for like the eyeshadow palettes, just like I said, I mean, I've been using this non-stop. It's the Morphe 35V palette. I've been loving this palette. It is also like a little beat up. I use it mostly from like here and over. I haven't been using like these two rows just because I don't dive into like these tones, which definitely in 2019, guys, I'm definitely going to be, as you can tell, going out of my comfort zone and creating just good different makeup looks that you guys would be interested. Now I know a lot of people may be like, wow, that is a lot of makeup you have on, or like that is a lot of steps you put onto your eyeshadow, but honestly everyone is different, and if I like it, it's just kind of like I'm just showing you guys what I really like and what I really enjoy, and my tips and tricks, like I always say, of course. For eyeshadow brushes, I actually have two that I've been loving, and you guys need to get it. Like, stop right now, screenshot this right now. You're gonna have to get two brushes that I definitely recommend for each eye shape. Now we all have different eye shapes, and we have hooded eyes, we have non-hooded eyes, we have just like smaller eyes, whatever the case may be. These two brushes definitely have helped my blending game quickly. So they are by Morphe. The first brush is the Morphe M506 brush, and the second brush is the M514 brush. Now I'm gonna try to zoom you guys in just a tiny bit so you guys can see. This one right here is very precise, so it definitely is like great to pop in the crease if you're trying to really blend in something really small. If your eye is really small, or you have hooded eyes, is like perfect. Even if you have large eyes like myself, I mean, I do have like a little bit of a hood, but but it's nothing too crazy. I can definitely work with it, but I'm just saying this is like perfect to really get in there and really blend it out. It's very, very little and very precise, just like I said. Now the next brush that I use, it is a little beat up, but it's definitely one of like the fluffiest blending brushes I've ever purchased. So it is very fluffy, and like I said, it's very beat up because I use it a lot. But this one is very small, and like this is perfect also for, of course, blending out the crease, but also if you're trying to blend like on top by your brow bone, it's like that perfect fit. Like just these two shadow brushes definitely are perfect fits for, like I said, any type of eye. So if you guys are blending out and if you guys need help blending out, I definitely recommend you guys to get these. These two definitely, like I said, have helped my blending game this year. So this is the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. It is very thin. I like my brow pencils to be really thin, not kind of like the Brow Wiz from Anastasia. It also comes with a spoolie on the other side. This is around $5. You guys already know that I just since day one, I love products from the drugstore. I feel like, why am I going to spend so much money on a product where I can get it from the drugstore better sometimes, like the product wise or like the application wise, than the Highend. Does that make sense? So this is definitely one of my favorite things this year too. Perfect for lining your brows and then using the pomade to fill it in. For lashes, definitely is going to be a hard one, just because I feel like I switch lashes all the time, just because you guys already know lashes are like my I just love lashes, okay? So definitely this year I fell in love with Dodo lashes. I am like working with them, like I do work with them, like I do have my discount code. So I've literally been showing you guys their lashes for like the past couple months, just because like I love their lashes, and they're definitely reusable like a lot. So they do range from $5 to $12, I believe. You guys obviously can use my code, and if you don't want to use my code, either ways, go buy them, because they're definitely, their styles are like bomb. Now another thing that I've been loving from lashes, recently I've been purchasing lashes from Amazon, just because I kind of want to try them out. They're kind of cheap too, so wanted to see if, like, you know, if it's worth like the money, even though it's like $2, $3. So these are definitely one of my favorite ones. I don't know where I put them. I think they're in Carlos's car, but these are from Amazon, and they're the style A19. Can't really show you guys, but they are from Amazon. I don't know, you guys would be interested, but sucks. But these definitely are my favorite ones. So I have no idea where the footage went for the rest of the eyelash, but I also was saying that I've been loving the Pure lashes in the style Bombshell, and also Salon Perfect in the style 614. Now the ones from 614 are kind of like literally eyelash extensions, so natural, and then the Pure Bombshell ones are like perfect for an everyday type of look, for my opinion. So you guys need to check them out as well. Face primer, I definitely feel like you guys already know I've always been loving the Wet n Wild matte primer. Now this primer isn't really like, it's matte, but it's not too matte, so I feel like somebody with dry skin can definitely use this as well. It kind of like hydrates it while mattifying it, but not as much. It's so confusing, but definitely such an affordable primer. The next primer that I definitely have been loving for 2018 was the Cover FX Blurring Primer, and this is how it looks like. Definitely one thing that I've did the right thing for 2018 was to get BoxyCharm. You guys already know BoxyCharm is like a subscription box, so you sign up for it, you pay $21, I think it went up a month, but you get 4 to 5 full-size products, and that's literally how I've been building my makeup collection as well. So a lot of things that actually are my favorite ones for 2018 I actually got from BoxyCharm, like this for example. So definitely you guys need to check BoxyCharm out. But anyways, so this primer definitely, how many times can I say definitely? This primer is perfect for oily skin. Now if you have dry skin, I don't think I would recommend it, just because it is very mattifying. It definitely mattifies your oiliness like I have. It definitely mattifies your pores. It is a great primer for oily skin. If you have dry skin and you use this, let me know down in the comment section, or just comment down below if it does help you. It might help someone out if they are interested in this. For foundation in 2018, it kind of varied because I love trying out new foundations. So one of the foundations that I've tried out that I absolutely love is by Too Faced, and this is the Born This Way foundation. I literally cannot put this down. Ever since I purchased it, I cannot put it down. It's been like a couple months by the end of the year that I actually purchased this, but it definitely has been replaced a lot of my foundations. It's like my go-to. Like I always have to grab towards this. And then my second foundation that I've been loving for this year is the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation, and this one is the Pro Glow, and surprisingly I'm not showing you the Pro Matte, but recently I feel like my skin has been dry, but it also feels oily. More oily more than dry, but the Pro Glow foundation definitely is one of those foundations where you can use if you have oily skin and dry skin, just because I do powder my skin after this, and it literally lasts the whole day. Even though it says Pro Glow, it does not give me like that glow weird finish. It gives me like that good dewy finish, and you can powder it and it still look like A1, guys. So these two foundations have been like my favorite ones for 2018. Their coverage is this coverage is like really buildable, and this coverage is like that medium like coverage. If you add just a tiny bit more, it's like that full coverage. So definitely you need to try these out if you haven't. My favorite sponge for 2018 was definitely this Morphe sponge. This is the contour and highlighting palette sponge, and it's that angled one, guys. So this one is, like, I always rave about it. It's perfect for like your brow area, for your under eyes, for your to cut out the contour. Like it definitely fits everywhere of your face. So you guys, super affordable, $7, Morphe. So for concealers this year, definitely my Makeup Revolution concealer, guys. I absolutely love this, and I literally recommend it to everyone. It's that perfect, good coverage concealer. A lot of people were kind of doubting it just because they were comparing it to the Tarte Shape. I did compare it to the Tarte Shape, and I actually like this one more just because the Tarte Shape concealer was really thick and kind of made my under eye look really cakey, but this is like kind of hydrating to the under eye, like to myself. I'm like speaking all of this to myself. Now if you don't like any product that I mention it, I mean, that's just because it's your skin. Everyone is different, guys. I'm just giving you guys what it's my skin. And so definitely this year Makeup Revolution in general has been coming out with like bomb ass products. So this definitely stepped up their game for this year. Their line of concealer literally is great. They are extending it this year, so be on the lookout for that. I just love how full coverage it is and how creamy, and like it just feels so good under the eye. Another concealer that I have is the ColourPop concealer, and this one is the No Filter concealer. And now this concealer, it kind of is like you have to get a shade lighter than you think you are, just because it does oxidize a little bit. So I always range between like the lowest shade to like the third lowest shade, just because I'm really pale and really white. So but anyways, besides that, this coverage is bomb. Like I absolutely love this coverage, and like the consistency is so creamy and buttery. It like kind of just like slides on type. So yeah, affordable as anything. You guys need to check it out if you do, but just remember it does oxidize, so you need to get it 2 shades or 1 shade lighter than what you think you are. Okay, wow guys, I suck at YouTubing, but my favorite translucent powders for 2018 was definitely the Coty Airspun powder in translucent coverage, and then my Rimmel Stay Matte in translucent. Literally those two powders were like bomb for me. No flashback, no white cast. It was like the perfect powder for your under eyes to set your concealer. For mascara, it is so difficult to show you guys everything that I've been loving, just because I obviously have a life from YouTube, so like I try everything out, and sometimes I forget to show you guys just because I feel like I need to show you guys newer products that come out, so I kind of forget what I like, if that makes any sense. But this mascara, I feel like everyone and their grandmom needs to go get it right now. So this is by Essence, and it's their Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash Extension Mascara. So literally this is what it claims. So it is definitely a lash extension mascara. It does give your mascara a good lift without even curling your lashes. Personally, my lashes don't even go up with a mascara. This mascara has definitely helped my lashes. With my wing liner, I kind of this year tried out 2 wing liners that I was really loving, but this one literally topped it all just because it's super black and super matte and it lasts all day, doesn't smudge. So this one is the NYX matte liquid liner, and obviously it's black. I love the tip of it. It's very like you can control it. You can just do your own thing. Like, I don't know how to explain to you, but this is super matte, super matte. So if you're looking for that, check out NYX. I think they do have a waterproof one. My neck is getting itchy, but I don't really like using waterproof anything just because I don't know, I just don't. Next thing that I've been loving is for my bronzer. These 2 have been like my go-tos for 2018. So surprisingly, I'm not including my e.l.f. one just because this tops it. So this is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula in the shade A Deep Bronzer. The only thing I do always say, it smells so good, is they need to expand their shade ranges, because this is like, I think, the second to deepest color, and I'm pale as anything, guys, like pale. So like their shade ranges sucks, but their formula is so good. Like, it blends like a dream. Literally, you guys need to get it. Kind of sucks recommending something that not every skin tone can get it, but yes. Overall though, the next product is my Wet n Wild contouring palette. This palette has been through the roof. Like, it comes off, guys. So this one is in the shade Caramel Toffee, I believe, yes. And as you can see, I hit pan. I just love how like warm tone it is. They do have another one, I think it's more of a cool tone bronzer, so if you're interested in that, you can check it out. But this one fits perfectly if you want that good warm contour. Oh my god, my neck is turning red. Promise it's not what you think it is. But yes, I definitely recommend this. Again, from the drugstore. I think it's like $4 or $5. I don't know if I'm wrong or not, but you guys cannot beat this, literally. For blush this year, I have this one by Note, and this one is also from our BoxyCharm a couple months ago, and this one is in Desert Rose in 05. Now this is like that perfect peachy blush. I used to love the Milani by Luminoso, and like I still do, guys. Like, kept out of like my color, so like as you can tell, Milani Luminoso is more like light, and this is more of like a dark, like, I don't know if you guys can see what I mean, more of like an orange blush, and this is more of like a pink tone blush. I would never imagine myself using this type of color blush just because I used to always go for this one and this type of shade, but this one definitely is my #1 for 2018. It's so creamy, and like the pigment is so good. Like, you use it with your brush, tap it off a little bit, and it shows up so fast. With Milani, I feel like you have to go back in and go back in. Like, I look at my old videos and I'm just kind of like, what did I put on my cheek? Like, you can't even see it. But also it's because of my lighting, but yeah, that's something else. But definitely this one by Note is my favorite one. And then of course Milani Luminoso. For highlighting this year, I feel like this year for highlighter, I feel like so many brands came out with like highlighters that it was so hard to keep up with, but this 2 products is like my favorite ones. So yes, my first one of course is by Wet n Wild, and this one is Golden Flower Crown. I feel like I got my friends into this like a lot, so I've hit pan a lot, and I usually just use the corners. I have to get a new one, but I want to use more different ones for 2019, so I'm still gonna keep this, obviously. But this one is like that perfect gold tone. Before, to be honest, I used to hate using gold tone highlighters just because I'm super fair. Definitely taught me to love gold highlighters because it's not too gold, too dark for my skin type, for my skin tone. So like, if you guys have fair skin and want a gold highlighter, this is like the perfect one to go for. Drugstore or Wet n Wild. I feel like Wet n Wild never fails me, guys. Never. Knock on wood. So the next palette I have is by Makeup Revolution, and I've been using this non-stop ever since I purchased it. And this one is by Soph times Makeup Revolution. It's like a collab. And this palette has like the perfect gold tone again. Super nice gold for fair skin tones. You have like your white pearl type of highlight, you have your pink one, you have like these two for like your darker skin tones, and you have like a pink and a purple one that I barely use, to be honest, just because I'm always going to my the usuals. But overall this palette is like super pigmented. You can't even see it because I'm my lighting, but this palette definitely is super pigmented. I believe this is $12. You cannot go wrong, guys. Please check out just in general like Makeup Revolution because their products are like popping right now. Lip products, it's definitely really hard because I feel like I always go for my nudes, but a nude that I've been loving with like my combo is by Anastasia and Stripped. I wear it all the time with my lip liner, and my favorite lip liner is the NYX lip liner in the shade Natural. Like I feel like lip liners this year have like welcomed to my life. I never used to use lip liners, but I started using lip liners. The ones from Morphe are like $3. They're super affordable. These I believe are like $4, so it's like only $1 difference. But this one is, oh, it's so creamy. Like I have like more of shades, but their formula is so creamy. It like glides onto your lips. And then for my liquid lipstick, definitely this year I've been using this a lot. It's Anastasia in the shade Stripped. Now, a color that I've been loving and I always go to whenever I'm kind of feeling lazy, I just pop on some lashes and I added a bold red lip. So my favorite my favorite lip color, my favorite red lip color, yeah, is by ColourPop, and it's the color Arriba by Karen. So it's their collab. It's I Love Study here on YouTube. Love her. So this is a collab with ColourPop. It's an ultra matte lipstick and it's like the perfect red. I used to use the color Beeper, but for some reason, no, not Beeper, Creeper. For some reason I feel like Creeper kind of like setting spray, guys. You guys already know your makeup would be moving all over and we don't want that. So this year, my favorite setting spray that you guys all need to get, it comes in like 2 versions, so I got you guys if you have dry skin, and it's the Milani Make It Last setting spray. This one is perfect for oily skin, and we have the Make It Dewy, and this one is perfect for dry skin. You guys definitely need to get this, get your hands on it. It's super affordable, and it literally keeps your makeup on the whole night, the whole day. If you're doing activities, if you're going out and about doing your own thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. It keeps it on the whole day. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I know I'm kind of late to the party, but I wanted to show you guys and bring you guys along with me and to show you what my favorite products for 2018 and what I am going to be continuing to use for 2019. I'm super excited for the new releases. Of course, it was already January, like second week in, and like already many makeup brands are coming out with new things. Can we keep up this year? That would be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up, be subscribed to my channel, and if you're interested to stay with our little fam here, always be subscribed. Click the bell notification button, which is right next to it, so you can be notified whenever I upload, of course. Of course, follow me in my whole social media accounts. There will be everything in the description box, so check that out, boo. Check it out. And with that being said, I love you guys all so very much, and I will catch you guys on my next one. Bye, babes.